Welcome, everybody, to the Friday, February 12th edition of Mouse Quiz. In honor of Valentine's Day, we are quizzing on Disney power couples tonight. So we've got 3 rounds coming up for you. We've got human couples, we've got animal couples, and we've got Pixar couples, which could be a little of both, I guess, but they're all Pixar. So let me welcome to the show our co-host and master of all things Mouse Quiz, Derek. So Derek, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing very well. How are you, Chad?
Oh, doing good. I mean, I've looked at these questions and you, Dave, Jeremy, you guys wrote some hard questions, right?
Yeah, they're a little struggle, but I mean, to me, I've seen most of the classics from the vault several times. So if you've seen a bunch of those, you should have an advantage tonight.
Well, we'll see. We'll wish everybody luck on that part. Let me add back to the stream tonight. And some people are going to go into massive cheers because Jeremy is writing questions tonight and not playing. So welcome back to this side of the table, Jeremy. And we'll let everybody cheer that they're not getting their butt kicked right now. So,
hey, everybody.
So I know he's still got 2 rounds, so he can still win it.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. He'll still pull it off in 2 rounds. And then last but not least, let me add back in our quiz writer, Dave, to the screen. Dave, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good. How you guys doing?
Awesome. Well, if you guys are just now joining us, Mouse Quiz is a program we started just about a year ago to help bring some pixie dust to people during COVID. And our message is stay home, stay safe, and stay magical. And so what we're trying to do is create some Disney content for you tonight that's not related on parks, news, and rumors, but it's just a little bit of a trivia game that'll look back into the Disney vaults and see what we can pull out for Disney trivia and see how well you've been paying attention. So we've got some really great questions tonight that's going to separate the amateurs from the hacks, okay? From the people who know their stuff. And so, right? Yeah. I'm almost wishing that Jeremy was playing all the rounds tonight. But Jeremy, what round are you sitting out tonight?
I wrote the Pixar round tonight.
Okay.
And it's testing the true Pixar fans.
Okay. It is doing it. I nerfed them down a little bit, but I nerfed them down a little bit, and I put some instant messages out there going, guys, the fans are going to roast this tonight. So these are going to be a challenge. But let's start to say hi to some of our live stream audience tonight. So Annette is saying greetings from the Jersey Shore, and Marianne is playing on property tonight.
Hey, Marianne.
All right.
Yes, unless she switched rooms, she's at Boardwalk for all of her trivia. And where's Marianne going to end up? And then, Brian Reed is on, and he's already starting to do a throwdown. He goes, nope, I got it this week. Brian's probably been in reflex training and everything else this week, right? He's probably been training for it. So, and Holly Drew Fitch is watching. She says, happy early Valentine's Day, everybody. Christine Mack is with us again tonight. Happy New Year from Toronto. And Tony Ann is back in the house, and she would say that Jeremy is the master of all things Mouse Quiz.
Our buddy Glenn jokes that I'm the king. Well, she's the queen then.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. So Holly is tuning in tonight.
Hey,
hopefully Dan is watching with her, and so Jake's tuning in to play trivia with us, and she says, hello, Mouse Quiz from Thunder Mesa. So does that mean she's at Big Thunder Railroad? Could be at the parks?
She is in Magic Kingdom today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And Jennifer is saying, riding out a snowstorm in Washington is greetings from our winter wonderland. Jennifer, I went out to 23-degree weather to go get food right before Mouse Quiz.
Ooh.
Okay, it's 4 here. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. So, and then Deidre's tuning in saying hi. Eric is tuning in as well. Hey, did you give Eric any tips on the questions tonight, or is he playing straight up?
No sneak peeks here.
No sneak peeks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amy is saying hi, and Sheila's tuning in saying hi from South Carolina. Heidi is saying hi. And Deidre, we're going to have to meet up. I'm going to the Geek Meets as well. I hope to run into you. So from the Geekin' on WDW. I'm going to their meet next week. And Jess is tuning in on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Heather's tuning in. Happy Friday from Massachusetts. Dan is here. Yep, Scott's here. And Brian's starting his smack talk saying this king will soon fall. Right? I knew I just had to like rope him in a little bit and just smack him around a little bit and he'll come on board. She says, yep, at Big Thunder. And Courtney is tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day. Amy is snowy Michigan. Amy, when it warms up, we'll have to meet up someplace is all I'm saying. And he says, I know nothing. Scout's honor. Okay. 23 degrees in Washington or in Wisconsin, right? Steve says, happy heart weekend if I only had one from the Cowardly Lion. And then Sean is playing with his grandma Patricia tonight. So his mom, his dad, and 7-year-old Moose. So welcome to the show, Sean. Glad to have you. Your grandma's a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
And teacher says, yes, she's coming to G3 too, so she'll definitely see me as well. So yeah, let me just give a shout out to Curtis Stone. And when you see in the trivia rankings tonight, the Geekin' on WDW, their podcast meetup is this week in Walt Disney World, coming up next weekend. So I will definitely be there hanging out with the geeks. Can't say that I'll be making Mouse Quiz, but I might. So you never can tell. But we want to give a warm shout out and welcome to the geeks. So crowd.live/animal for our first round. If you're just now joining us and this is the first time you've ever played with us, you're going to put in a screen name, an email address, and then you're going to pick from the drop-down list a podcast family. If you're playing with a podcast family or a Disney family, we'd like you to go ahead and select that from the list. If not, go ahead and select free agent. And you can play with the free agents as well. So I think we've done all of our pre-show stuff. We're about 7 minutes into it. And who wrote round one, gentlemen?
Is that me? Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be Dave. Okay, so Dave one is animal couples at Disney. What can you tell us here?
So I this is a set of questions that goes some of the older and to some of the newer and maybe some of the couples that are not as well known. And but I think we'll have some fun. Look at the distractors. If the question doesn't quite, I think it's a stumper. Look at the distractors. You should get there.
And work it out from the distractors.
That's
okay. Because my parameter for how hard these are is if I can answer it without looking at the questions, then I know it's a fairly obtainable question. When I gotta do the ciphering and figuring it all out, that's when we in trouble. So.
Okay. Jeremy smiles. See, I write these for Jeremy so I can finally get him.
So that's the real truth that comes
There
out
you
tonight,
go.
right? You're gunning for Jeremy. Anyways, if crowd.live/animal didn't work, you can always point your phone at the QR code that's on the screen. And I think we're about ready to get this thing off and running here.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Yep. So good luck, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, welcome back, everybody. How'd you guys do?
How'd you do, Jeremy?
This is probably the worst round I've had since I started playing.
All right, so that means Derek and I had to gang up to beat you.
Eh, I don't know. I saw a lot of people doing really, really well. So
Okay.
I don't think it was as tough as you thought it was, Chad, for the more
Seasoned?
Disney experienced. Yes, more seasoned people. Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. So let's come back into this and see how we did here, right? Drag over a screen and we shall see. Okay, let me check out the stream. Make sure we've got that good. So question number 1 here. Who was Bambi's love interest? 66% knew that was Faline. I would have been guessing. Because it has been a long time since I have seen Bambi. And by the way, before we get too far, okay, I was going to come back in and just throw out this little piece of trash talking from Tony right here. She says the geeks know food, but the crushers know love. So we going to see if that holds true tonight. But, okay, next question. Who was Mufasa's mate? 81% knew that was Sarabi.
Yep.
And that one I knew with just reading the question, so I figured that one was pretty fair game. And then Nala would have been his daughter-in-law.
Yep.
I don't know about Shenzi and Banzai.
Shenzi, that's Whoopi Goldberg, the hyena.
Ah, okay. That one makes sense as well. And it's a good distractor. What animals dance together in Fantasia's Dance of the Hours? 78% knew that it was a hippo and a crocodile. So, crowd did pretty well on that one.
Yeah.
What cross-species couple was married when they took Manhattan? So, this one would be out there for Jake. A little Kermit and Miss Piggy action going on. So, 76%. And I didn't know they were actually married. So,
At the very end of the movie, yeah.
Very end of the movie.
so okay. And then true or false, Mickey and Minnie have been married on screen.
It's a big F.
Nope.
Big F. So Mickey just can't quite seem to commit, I guess. I don't know.
I did see something where a Disney executive said at one point, well, they've quietly been married in the background, so they are married. But
And this is one that got me. I put true because I think I remembered seeing something similar, Derek, like, oh yeah, they were married because they lived together and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So that was one of them.
Okay.
Nope. So Jeremy missed one, right? And then who are the parents of 15 of the 101 Dalmatians? 86% knew it was Pongo and Perdita.
Yeah.
So that one was pretty good as well. And then moving on to question number 7 here. What animals fall in love with Arthur and Sword in the Stone? I would have been guessing. But come to find out, it's Squirrel.
Yep.
Squirrel.
Squirrel alert. Well, there's really only 2 choices there, and they pretty much, that's the 2 that hit the most on
Yeah.
it.
But the owl was Archimedes.
Yep.
So what was the sidekick? So there was a series where he turns Arthur into a squirrel, and several female squirrels chase after him.
Got it. Got it. So, Tony Ann says here that Piggy tricked Kermit. Gongo was supposed to play the priest, but Piggy slipped in a real one.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Miss Piggy thing to do, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Number 8, who is married to Dumbo's mother?
That's
That would be
Jumbo,
Jumbo. 61% knew that. You guys are doing better than I thought you would. And then who kisses Abby Mallard in Chicken Little? I would have been guessing.
But at the end, it is Chicken Little. I've always found you very attractive.
It is always Chicken Little. Yep.
Okay.
I think that's one people just haven't seen the movie. I would argue underrated.
Ah, my son actually loved it when he was little.
Okay. Jeremy, did you get this one right?
I had a lucky guess on this one. Actually, embarrassingly enough, I don't really like Dumbo, so it was the last question was the other one I got wrong. I was really hoping it would be Mumbo and Jumbo, but it wasn't.
Okay. And then, what does the owl in Bambi call falling in love? Twitter-pated, right? And then somebody made a funny comment over here. Dan said was Twitter-pated. Isn't that when you get banned from Twitter? So that's the Trump president treatment, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyways, that kind of wraps up that round. Let's go ahead
and
yeah.
No,
Oh, that's right. Let's see how we did on the individual scores. So let's come in and take a look at the rankings. And
ooh,
wow, Jen Loves Figment nailed that round. 1 point behind her was Jennifer.
My niece jumped in there for third, it looks like.
Yes. And then D, Steve, MTP, Amy, Brian did really well tonight. Heidi, and then Jeremy with 8 out of 10. Amy, Iron Etsy. Amy B, Bill, Main Street Chronicles. Holly, Deidre, Miles' mom, Christine, Tony. I'll just kind of let you guys read these. Y'all did really well, okay?
See? I knew they'd do well.
Derek had faith in you. I don't know what to tell you guys. So
I was just should be at the bottom with a big 0.
I was just expecting a lot of backlash over the difficulty of the questions tonight, but so O'Brien says nope. I'm only 13th. Only room for improvement here. So
right.
And Jennifer saying woohoo! I do love Figment. Then Brian says, Jeremy and I are in the same boat. I got both of them wrong as well. Mumbo. Yeah, mum's the word on that one, Brian. Let's go ahead and warp us over, Derek, if you would, to the next round. And Dan is saying that I love the more difficult questions. So if you're just now joining us, you're going to go to crowd.live/couples. If you were with us in the last round, you should have been warped over, because when he warps all the players over, he warps my screen as well. If you did not warp over, just refresh your browser screen. And that should come in and bring you right on over to this round. So if you are just now joining us, we'll have you come back in and put in a screen name, your email address. We do not spam people. And pick a podcast family that you're playing for. Whether it's a podcast family, a Disney family, a Facebook group, something along those lines, go ahead and pick. And at the end of this round, we'll call it halftime. It's really 2/3 time. We'll check in on the teams and see how they're doing. And then for the third round, we double the points. So,
yep.
Okay, then. So this one's Jeremy. This one's your round.
Mm-hmm. This one's mine.
Okay, Jeremy, what can you tell us about our round tonight?
Well, there's a little bit of a mix, like you said earlier, Chad. Some animals, some people, some humans, some neither. Maybe a robot or two that you see over my shoulder. But I think folks will do pretty well as long as they've seen each movie at least, once, maybe twice.
Okay, then. So once, maybe twice on the movies, they should do good. So, Awesome then. Well, let's go ahead and kick this round off, and crowd.live/couples if you're just now joining us, or use the QR code, and we will get things rolling. Good luck, everybody. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. I don't know. Did you guys hear music, or did I mess
Nope.
that up?
No music.
Okay. Well,
Dave, how'd you do?
Well, I fat fingered 2 early ones, but you actually got me on 2 of them, Jeremy. So good job.
Thank you.
I was too quick on the to choose on like 2 of the early ones. I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
I worked really hard on my distractors to
Did
make
a
the
nice
king of the distractors proud of me.
I kept with the Monsters Inc. I was like, no, it's Moosey Poo. I'm like, ah.
That one I knew. That one I knew. I thought that was a really good question and relatively easy as well.
I
And
saw
if you
Buttercup
looked
and-
at the art
yeah.
this week, okay, on YouTube or on Facebook, the answer to that question was there.
Yes, it was.
So, okay, let's come in at this first question here. It's tough to be a bug. Who brings a group of warriors to help Princess Ada? And that would be Flick. 86% knew that one was right. I would have had been guessing on that one. I ain't gonna lie. And then Monsters Inc. Mike and Celia's nicknames for each other: Googly Bear and Schmoozy Poozy Pie, or Smoozy Poozy Poo.
Schmoopsy Poo.
Schmoozy Poo, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think you could have made that question a little harder by going, who was Mike's love interest there? And then, but Jeremy went nice on you guys, and 73% of you guys got it right. So, and then, who are Merida's parents? So, King Fergus and Queen Eleanor. So that was another really good question. 85% nailed that one.
Yeah, I thought more people would go with the Frozen parents on C, but
Yeah, I was.
everyone
wondering
knows
about
their parents.
Yeah, it's and then 85% knew this one. I'll be honest with you guys, I had to Google it. Okay.
Seriously.
What?
What? It's Bo.
Beef.
It's Bo Peep.
Bo Peep.
Yeah. Have you not seen Toy Story 4?
Yeah, but that didn't happen until Toy Story 4. Okay.
And
Oh,
one,
the original
and
one.
two.
He's constantly after her.
No, she's after him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's probably the other way around, right?
In your defense, Chad, she does ghost him for 2 movies, so
Yeah, she ghosts him, right? She definitely ghosts him. And see, she is his love interest. It's who's Woody's interest. That's the question. See, that's the question, right?
That might be Buzz. You never know.
Oh, dude.
Them two 80. That's a love hater there. It's a love hate with them two.
Yeah. Okay.
And look at the comments. I agree with Brian. Yeah.
So no. Brian doesn't know what he's taking. So I'm keeping my DVC blue card there, right? And so Linda is with me. I agree. She's after Woody. He tries to ignore her. Thank you very much, Linda.
No.
Yep.
No.
So, okay. What are the real names of the incredibly heroic couple that would never be caught wearing capes? That would be Bob and Helen Parr. 90% of them got that one right. And although I don't think Tony Stark and Pepper Potts would wear capes either, but
yeah. I had Marvel on the brain when I was writing that question, obviously.
this was the Pixar themed, right? Chef Colette shares a kiss with what other member of Gusteau's kitchen?
This was my other fat finger.
Yep.
I was too quick. I was like, ah!
So, okay. Alfredo Linguini.
Linguini.
Yep.
85% knew that one. Good for them. I just don't put names together like that. And then, what tool does Wally use to fly through space and dance with Eve? We got a few people on this one. Only 65% knew that it was a fire extinguisher. So, okay then. And Finding Nemo, who is Marlin's mate?
I couldn't remember this one. This is a good one, Jeremy. You got me.
78%. Coral? Yeah, I did do some Googling on this because I was just like, well, I don't know who wrote these. If I would have known it was Jeremy, I probably would have not. But
and this was a total like, huh?
It's a great sort of bottle cap. Yeah.
Yeah, only 75% knew this one. I'm a little shocked. And what item is known as the Ellie badge? And so I guess that means so much to my wife that it's her favorite part of the movie that that one's kind of like permanently boiled into my brain.
And see, to me, I've seen it once and it was meh. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sentimental enough.
Are you talking about Up the movie?
I'm talking about Up the movie. It was
meh. Now your card's being taken away.
No.
I was about ready to say,
no,
we have a new co-host spot for our Disney Plus Platoon show. So trashing on Up, that'll get you kicked off the show. Like, come on now.
I didn't say I was trashing on it. I just said it wasn't my favorite.
Anything less than denying the magnificence of that show. Okay. Anyways, we'll save that for the upcoming Plus Platoon show that we're working on. So
there you go.
Okay. And then who was Mater's girlfriend in Cars 2? And the correct answer here was Holly Shiftwell. 63% knew that one. And Sally came around in Cars
Sally?
3.
Well,
Right?
no,
No,
Sally
number
is Sally is Lightning's girlfriend in
That's
one.
Lightning's girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay.
She's
in
the
one.
Porsche.
Okay.
Yep.
She's the Porsche.
The Porsche Carrera.
That's right. And
Ding,
then
ding, ding.
Cruz Ramirez might be who you're thinking
Cruz
of. Chad.
Ramirez is
Okay.
number 3, right?
Yeah.
And she was
Yes.
like the understudy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I've got that down right. Well, let's go ahead and see how we did on this round, and we'll take a look at some rankings here for this particular round. And
Uh-huh.
Jennifer nails 10 out of 10. D, ooh, look at those 10 out of 10s.
Yeah.
So, good Lord, here I was thinking you was too hard on them, Jeremy. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to bring back around and we're going to let you guys go all out in hardness, okay? And just, as long as we
Yeah.
pick a topic and let everybody know ahead of time, we'll just let you guys go into it because you guys obviously like the hard ones and I overreacted tonight. But okay, so Jennifer Mary D, the Main Street Chronicles. So that was Brian. He was killing it tonight. And
Yeah, I'm
then,
still
down
got
there.
fourth.
Always.
yep. And then Lizzie, Adam, Tony, Amy, Micah, Sarah, Holly. Woo. Jen Loves Figment did really well, even though she missed one. That means she was like fast
She was
on those
quick.
questions. And then
Wow.
Bill, Dustin, Christine, Figment, Faith, Trust, and Pissy Ducks, Heidi.
Oh, my
Okay,
daughter's
okay.
down there at 33.
Chad doesn't get to run the Nerf button anymore.
Okay. So my Nerf button's been taken away from me.
And my son, his little sister beat him.
There you go. That's the fun of playing with family here as well. So, I mean, you guys did really well. We're down into the 50s and we're still getting 6 out of 10. So, all right. So that's where we stand in the individual rankings. Let's come back in and see where we hit on the multiplayer rankings here as well. And Jennifer and Dee are nailing it tonight with perfect scores. 20 out of 30, or 20 out of 20, really, because we haven't got to the other set yet. And then Jen Loves Figment, Amy, the Main Street Chronicles, Steve, Holly, Tony. We'll just scroll on down. And there's 2 entries for an Amy B tonight. So,
One of them's my wife and one of them is not my wife. And I don't know which one's which. So come on, Amy, be Amy.
I'd have to like go to the logs to see that one. Check email address. And just scrolling through, looking at everybody. We got some 15s, 14s, 16.
You guys are doing well tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing much better than I thought. I underestimated the crowd. So what can I say?
Okay, Jeremy, you're beating me on the 1-to-1 game. All right.
Okay, are you guys ready to see where we're at for the team rankings multiplayer?
Yo,
Yep.
come on, let's see MTP.
What do you think? Just looking at this stuff, what do you guys think? Right?
No clue.
No,
Main
yeah,
Street
I'm-
Chronicles. Main Street Chronicles.
You think Main Street Chronicles is going to do well?
He's got a team, yeah. I think
He's got a team. Okay, we'll see how he's doing tonight. So, the Imagination
Oh, yeah.
Radio Network,
Which is him,
followed
yeah,
by
which is him.
that is him. That is his
Yeah.
his team,
Yeah.
right? Followed by the Disney Crushers. So then the Monorail Tales trivia team. Then the Welcome Homies, because they haven't had Jeremy playing for a round. Followed by the Geeks, the Free Agents, Team My DVC Points, and we are actually beating somebody for a change. So,
Hey!
but I haven't seen Donna post tonight, so
Yeah.
that's why the community hall show could be doing not so great. I haven't seen Donna with us tonight as well. But congratulations everybody so far. Next round points are doubled. If you are just now joining us, you'll go to crowd.live/human. And Derek, go ahead and warp us on over so that the QR code will refresh there as well. And so you should have been moved over to the new game and Human Couples from Disney Movia Fandom here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're just now joining us, you can use the QR code, go to crowd.live/human, put your name in, your screen name in, what you want to be seen as on screen, an email address, and you can pick a team or play as free agent. So it sounds like, Derek, this must have been your round?
This was my round, yes.
Okay.
These are all humans from animated cartoons.
Okay.
So they're animated humans.
Okay.
So
Okay, but
and
the
it-
character itself is a human form.
yes, the characters are human mostly. And when you look at the questions, you'll understand why I say mostly. So
Okay.
That
Yeah.
could be
Okay.
us, you know.
yeah,
Okay, you had me like a little worried with that mostly comment as well.
Yeah.
So, and Lauren was saying, "Okay, Crushers, we can pull through." And I just want to see if Tony Ann can live up to the Crushers No Love part and take out Brian in the Imagination Radio Network. So I think we're ready to go. Derek, do you want to go ahead and kick us off? And
Yep. Good
You
luck,
guys should-
everybody.
you guys should be hearing music now, right? Yes. All right. Good job. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And
How'd you do, guys?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Did better that time, I think.
Derek, good questions. I misread like 3 or 4 right in the middle and just bombed. I'm like, what? Good questions. Good questions.
Yeah.
Well
I thought
done.
those were easier, right? I thought those were easy.
And remember that when you see the scores.
Okay.
These did not go well for the crowd.
No,
I think you had the
no.
same problem I had because you read quick and you answered, then you went back and you're like, what? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So well
then.
done.
Let's come in and drag this over and see how this is working out for everybody then. Question number 1, we'll scroll on down. Who was Rapunzel's main squeeze? 84% knew that was Eugene, so the crowd's doing well so far. Okay. And then question number 2 here. What parent couples were both alive in their movie? This was a thinker.
This was a good one.
This was a thinker. And
I think I went downhill after this.
And that is just about the only set of parents that are completely alive in a Disney movie. And those are the parents from Peter Pan.
Yes.
So,
which is funny because the next question is almost a throw off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who are the owners of Lady?
Those are their names, is Jim Deere and Darling. Those
all they ever say.
All they ever say.
All they ever say. 70% did that well. So far, the crowd's doing well, right?
And now we're just.
This is the one that you threw them off with the human thing, because I would argue Roger Rabbit is not human.
That's why I said mostly. This
mostly
was the
covered you.
This was the mostly.
It's see, I bet you most of the people did what I did. Nope, no Papa, no Fred. Oh, Anna Chris, I'll click and like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Me too.
Yeah, and that is, because he directly asks her, "Why are you with him?" He makes me laugh.
That's it. Yep.
Yes, I will defend Roger and Jessica on this one because it probably is the best answer. Okay, so that one was a toughie though. Only 52% of the crowd got that one right. And then this next one. So what couple came together once upon a dream?
It's Aurora and Philip, because that's their song. That's this big song in the middle of Sleeping Beauty. So,
and the problem is you always see Cinderella with dreams. They always do the dreams come true with Cinderella.
And the dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yes.
Yep.
Got me.
Wow.
I went dream Cinderella. Boom.
Okay then. Well, crowd still, the majority of them still got it, right?
Yep.
Oh, another 58% here. Which couple did not have someone wake up or change form after a kiss?
Read the whole question.
Yep. Yeah. Cinderella and Prince Charming, they didn't wake up and they didn't change.
Yeah.
The top 2 woke up, the bottom ones changed.
Yep. I saw wake up and I'm like, oh, that's Tiana and Naveen. They didn't wake up.
Me too.
I said, well done. These are great questions, Derek.
So, yeah, I guess Cinderella just went from, she got the bibbity bobbity boo treatment, right?
Yeah.
But she never really had to change form.
Nope.
She just changed outfits and makeup and hair.
Yep.
So
that's it.
Yeah, great
Everybody
question.
else changed.
Great question there, Derek. So, and then I thought this one was super easy. 76% got it right. And what Wonder Boy saves Megara from the underworld?
I should be fired for this one. This was my run of 4. I just totally huh? What?
You just lost it, huh?
I did. I fell apart.
Okay. And then question number 8, who closes the door on Hans and falls in love with Kristoff? And that would be Miss Anna. So I guess it's Queen Anna now.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Really follow the current status of the movie. Number 9 was just a gimme. So which street rat ends up with the princess? Okay.
Well, I like Jafar. You got one Jafar vote. Hey, that's all good.
And a couple Remy's, because he's a rat.
He's a rat.
Yep. So you got him on rat with Remy, and nobody fell for Mickey, but I thought that was a really great distractor. Okay. And then number 10, which pair does not end up together?
This was a goodie.
This was a good question. You had to think on these, right? Quasimodo and Esmeralda did not end up together in The Hunchback. But the rest of them, they all did, because that's what Disney movies do. It's about the princess and the prince and happily ever after.
My niece is texting me, did I win? I'm like, hold on.
He doesn't know. He doesn't get into the software. We'll tell you in a second, though. So, because his niece wants to know, we will come back over and check out who won this round. And this round goes to Jennifer, Tony, Figment. Jen loves Figment, Amy B, Dave, Holly, Mary, Amy, Jeremy, Josh, Faith Tuss, and Pixie Dust. And then I'll just let you guys start to see how you did. I'll scroll on down.
Oh, my kids did very well on this round.
Yeah, Brian, what happened?
I would say that was some big talk, Brian, but you know.
But 8 out of 10, there's still you guys did this. I thought this was a hard round, and we had 37 before we got into a 6, and then there's still some more after it. So, like 40 plus people.
You guys know your Disney movies.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah,
So.
and then down there at the end. So, okay then. What do we think for overall player of the night? Let me
Jennifer.
click.
I think Jennifer, she's been the top every one.
I think Jennifer is, right?
I
Who
think
does
she ran it,
Jennifer who does Jennifer play for? That's what we want to know. And so far, Jennifer, 30 out of 30. So congratulations to Jennifer. Followed by D with 30 out of 30.
She's
Jen
close,
was,
18 points.
yeah, Tony was killing it tonight. Amy, Holly, Amy B, which of the two? And
Probably
then-
probably not mine.
Probably not yours. Okay. and Amy Beckner says, this is the first time that I've actually played. And she says,
Please. Yeah.
going into the weekend feeling like a rock star. So,
Nice.
yeah, good job if this is your first time in, right? Tony says, Brian Reed, come back next week. We'll be at Disney. She's already talking the trash.
One of my monorail tell homies there, Steve, 11th overall.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer says she
Yay.
plays for Team Mighty Easy Points. Yay! Carry us. So let's see how we were doing in the overall rankings here. Let me click this button. Tonight it goes to Imagination Radio Network. Tony, you talk the trash, but they came out on head. Like y'all better be playing from Disney next week. Is all I'm saying, because Brian and team is bringing it. Okay, average 26 out of 30,
it's
getting them right.
Brian, because if you look at it, it's one player, so it's Brian.
It could be. Yeah, I mean the average is the same as the total.
average is
So
the same, yeah.
yeah, so Brian's got to either recruit some help or not recruit help and carry his own brand.
Killing it, yeah.
But the Crushers definitely brought it when you start looking at total points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're 8 times as many points, so they're up there. They're really up there. And then Monorail Tales trivia team brought
Actually,
a
we
full
had more
crew.
points overall, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, more total points, which just means more players as well. But followed by the Geeks at 2017 points, and then the Welcome Homies, and then the Free Agents, and then the Donna's trivia team. I guess Team Mighty UC Points. We had more points than all y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except free agents. but,
Yeah,
you know.
free agents, 35,000 there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but they ain't a team. They ain't a team,
Yeah.
right? That's no team, right? So that's no team. I'm claiming this one. Tony Ann says, "I'm having dinner with you next week, Chad." That's right. We're going to Ale and Compass, and
Ooh.
I'm hanging out with the
Nice.
Crushers next week as well. And Dan is saying, "Bad news, guys. I also play for my DVC points." So there you go. Maybe that's my strategy. Is I come back in and I send in some people to some other teams and sandbag them. Right.
There you go.
That's what I'll end up doing. Right. So, anyways, Derek, what do we got on the calendar for next week?
Well, next week we are Disney Cruise Line.
Ooh,
And
that's right.
Yeah, we are Disney Cruise Line, and we have a special guest, if I remember right, Chad.
Yes, Brian Flock is joining us next week as well from the DCL Duo. And so he'll be here sharing out some Disney Cruise Line stuff. So I guess it'll be all 3 rounds Disney Cruise Line, right? Do we have the breakdown yet from him?
It's ships, shows, and activities, I believe. Give me 30 seconds, and I'll find out for you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he had a good alliteration going there. I don't know what else you could put in there. Ships, shows, and seashells, right? Because it's Disney Cruise Line. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys don't know about our platform, we are completely player funded. And so afterwards tonight, for all the Patreons who help support our show, it costs around $40 a night to put this on. And patreon.com/mydvcpoints. If you're a regular player and you want to help offset some of the expenses, we'd love to have you do that. If COVID has struck your family pretty hard, come in and play for free. Don't worry about it. It's just if you have a couple of bucks to share and you'd like to share the love and kind of help pay things forward, we'd love to have you as a Patreon member there. And that is how we support the show. Afterwards, we're going to Discord for an after show afterglow party. You're welcome to join us there in the Patreon only event. And the room is called Chad's Hard Ticketed Event. You'll get to it by going to discord.mydvcpoints.com. is a public link to our Discord server, and you're welcome to join us there. You're welcome to join us there if you're not a Patreon, but you do need to register through Patreon to get access to the Patreon only channels. So,
and Chad, next week, ships, shows, and shore excursions.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh. I knew he would have the alliteration. This is Brian, and he'd be on his A games. Ships, shore, ships, sails? I don't know. Shows.
Shore excursions.
Right. I've yet to be on my first Disney Cruise Line. I had to cancel the first one. They canceled the second one. So
I've never been on one either. So
I'm told it's addictive once I get to come. So, okay then. And let's see. Lauren was saying, great questions, everyone. Always have a fun Friday night. And then Brian says next week will be rough. Probably a good thing you guys will be taking the week off as well. So, Brian, I don't know that you've done very many Disney Cruise Lines as well, so you'd have to study up on that. But anyways, we'll be back next Friday. And if you'd like to join us, we are always recruiting help. We cannot stress that enough. Quiz writers wanted. And if Mouse Quiz is going to continue past April 23rd, we need to recruit some more leaders as well. Because I think Derek, Gina, and myself, who really do all the core work and production of the show, mainly Derek, we've done this for a year and we're ready to transition. And it was a great thing to do during the pandemic, but we will gladly pass the baton off to somebody else and even help fund it through the Patreon program as well. So we just are looking for people that are passionate about this and want to keep it going. We do have about 50, 60 loyal fans every week, and we enjoy serving you. We're trying to keep this thing going if we possibly can. So that's it for tonight. We will see you guys next week. And for the Patreons, we will see you over at Chad's Hard Ticketed Event. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.